Hi there, Rob.
Hi, Maxine.
Let's talk about how intersectionality affects gender equality. As someone who is obviously a Black woman, I think I span those two areas of intersectionality. And through my career, I think maybe I've compromised sometimes and become invisible in order to be able to progress. And that's not to say that I've wanted to do that, but actually I've been driven to do that in various ways. I think it's important that we understand that that is something that goes on within our society, that people come with their individual traits, their individual cultures, their characteristics, and things that they cannot change. I cannot change being a woman, I cannot change being a Black woman, and those things sometimes affect what happens to me in my career. I've progressed from teacher to CEO, and the question people always ask is, well, how did you do it? And that's a question I'll leave you with.
Well, thanks, Maxine. I mean, what I love about gender and gender equality, it's about, men as well as women. And one of the things that I certainly want to see is men kind of liberated, if you like, from some of the things that hold us back. I, for example, have always thought of myself as a beta male. So you could say there's an intersection there in terms of, my psychological or emotional makeup, as it were. But I think the point is the beauty of intersectionality is it enables us to think of people as individuals, and each individual has their own lived experience. Yes, of course, we can group people in terms of whether they're women or men or Black or white or whatever. But I think we understand more when we look at people and look at their cultural backgrounds, for example, in an individual way. I just finished reading a book by Etaf Rum, who's a Palestinian woman, which is talking about her experience as a woman in the Palestinian culture. It's called A Woman Is No Man. And it really opened my eyes to how there's impacts for women, but for example, for Palestinian women, there's even more significant impacts. So the concept for me is absolutely vital.